Now it's time for the last word with Lawrence O'Donnell. Good evening, Lawrence.
Good evening, Rachel. Rachel, I've been waiting to see, hear, and I hope someday talk to Fani Willis since the story broke in Georgia last month. And I remember the first night we covered it as a possible criminal prosecution of Donald Trump in Georgia. I remember saying then that Fani Willis is on the threshold of becoming the most famous district attorney in American history, period, done. Because if she ends up being the first and only district attorney in history who prosecutes a former president of the United States, her place in history is assured. The mystery for me, as we've been covering it and reading all these articles about it, is who is she? What is she like? And you answered that tonight, Rachel. This is someone who knows exactly why she's investigating this. She's very solid and sure about what she's doing. Very, very impressive interview in this last hour.
I was really, really, really psyched to book her, and credit to my staff. I'm not supposed to do this, but credit in particular to a staff member of mine named Valerie, who did incredible work on this. And I'm really happy that we got her. And that's kind of as far as I went. I'm not sure that I was setting expectations in terms of what I expected from the DA. I was just prepping for the interview. But oh my God, like she blew me away. And I think about this whole part of the future of Donald Trump as a former president differently now than I did before that interview, seeing how grounded she is in the material of this case and what she has to work with. It's just like, it has blown my mind. That very rarely happens to me on live TV with something that I plan to do on my own show, but I am blown away.
It was great. I feel like I now understand this case so much better than just reading what we've been reading about it. And Rachel, a little historical note, that presidential phone call that she is investigating as a possible crime occurred the day after she was sworn in as district attorney. You're sworn in one day. The next day, the president of the United States makes a phone call into your jurisdiction and decides this is a good day to commit some crimes in this county.
That is
an amazing rendezvous with history for her.
It was incredible.
Yeah, really is. Thank you, Rachel.
And Lawrence, I will say that thank you very much. I have to go.
No, please. No, go ahead. Rachel. Well, come on. You got to finish it. What were you going to say?
Okay. I'm very sorry. I am flustered, like my brain is going a million miles an hour. I will just say it now occurs to me that whatever happens with the impeachment article in the Senate, with this Senate trial, and we'll see the president's defense tomorrow and all those things, there are really two specific crimes under the one article as laid out in the impeachment article. It is the incitement of violence, the incitement of the violent attack on the Capitol, and it is the pressure on Georgia elections officials to overturn that call. The latter of those is being investigated as a potential state felony in Georgia, potentially a year in prison for the former president if he is convicted of that, charged and convicted of that. But the other part of it could also be charged locally in Washington, D.C., again, by the D.C. District Attorney's Office, in the same way that the Fulton County District Attorney's Office is charging the other half of the impeachment article. And the evidence is just as fresh for criminal prosecution of these things as it is for the impeachment trial that we are seeing now. And this makes me newly very interested in the prospect that the incitement part of it, the incitement to violence, incitement to riot part of it, could also end up being a serious criminal charge.
It seems like the Senate trial is very unlikely to be the last trial of Donald Trump on these matters.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry to fall all over myself, but that's what I think. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.